Hi there, welcome back to A is for Addict. Thanks for joining once again. I just want to say, being an addict in recovery, people don't always understand the challenges that we have. We need to allow them to not understand, because it is difficult and we've caused a lot of harm and a lot of pain. So be aware that they do not always understand the challenges we have and how hard it can be every day just to maintain our sobriety and to continue on and get stronger and stronger each day. Look, after years it does get better, it does get easier. You start thinking about it less, you start wanting to use less, and eventually it feels like a thing of the past. But luckily, over my 2 decades of addiction, of active addiction, I've come to realize that it's that time when we are most vulnerable, that exact moment when we start to forget about our addiction and we feel that we are completely in control over it. It's those times that I basically relapsed. Those are the times when I was actually weakest, when I thought I was strongest. It's so scary, because it is, you've got your health back, you start putting on weight, you're thinking more clearly, everything seems to be going according to plan when it comes to your plan to come clean. But it's then when you're most vulnerable, because it's then when you start feeling like you start forgetting about your addiction, how it was. You start forgetting that you had no control, that it had total possession over you. Like, addiction is a demon that possesses you, and you've got absolutely no choice but to follow every suggestion it makes. Every path it tells you to take, that's the path that you need to take. It's like invasion of the body snatchers. It's like addiction has invaded your body and completely taken over you. It's completely taken over your mind. It's taken all of your physical performance. Everything you do is not you doing it anymore. It's addiction. Your mind has been split in two. The good side has become dormant, and the addictive side is the one that's running the show, is the one that's controlling everything. I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm sure it's very similar to DID, to people with split personalities and schizophrenia, because we are addictive people, are cracked people. We're cracked, we're halved people. We're not one full person anymore. We're an addictive personality, and we ourselves who's gone to sleep, sometimes for 5 years, sometimes for 10, sometimes for 15 years. We've gone to sleep, and we only wake up for those very brief moments to come clean, which lasts us maybe 6 months if we're lucky, and then we fall right back into it. Because why? Because we start thinking that we are in control. The truth is, which sober people that don't have this problem, people that don't have an addictive personality, it's very difficult for them to understand that this disease that addiction is a disease. It's a physical disease that eats our minds away. We don't have control of it once we've got it. I don't know if I'm not a psychologist or a scientist or a doctor, so I don't know if we're born with it. I don't know if it's something that we inherit from our mother or father. I don't know. I don't know if it's a learned behavior. I really don't know, and I won't dare to sit here and give that type of answer to anybody, because I don't know. All I know is that I am an addict. I know that if somebody knocked on my door right now and said to me, "Look, Rod, there's nobody around, nobody will know. Here's one rock, or here's one shot of heroin. Let's just have a quick shot. And it's been so long, man. It's not going to do anything. Let's just have this one." I know without a doubt, 100%, I know that will not be the last time I'll use. It's not a matter of I can control it, or it's been now 14 years. Surely one half of a rock, one hit of that rock, and I'm going to be addicted again. It's never going to happen. It is going to happen. It's very simple and very basic, and I can tell you just like that, it is going to happen. I must touch heroin, I must touch rocks, I must touch ecstasy, cocaine, cat, I must touch any of these things, and I will be addicted again. It's very simple. It's not wishing the worst, or hoping the worst, or thinking the worst. It's a fact. It's a complete fact. I will be addicted again. So yeah, it's so hard for people to understand this, that is the type of disease that we're dealing with. So for addicts that are active users, that are still using it at the moment but are tired of the life and want to get out of it and are thinking about coming clean, just be warned that the road ahead to come clean, it's not an easy road. It's not something you don't just decide one day I'm going to come clean and 6 months later you're clean and a year later you're doing well and everybody loves you again. It doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, the road to come clean, the road to sobriety, is one very, very difficult road, and I think it's a road that puts a lot of people back onto the track of addiction because of how difficult it is. People rather choose out. They rather choose to go back to their former selves of being homeless, of being familyless, of having nobody, of living on the street, of having your health deteriorate. They rather go back to that than deal with the pressure of coming clean. So imagine what type of pressure that is. Imagine how hard it is to come clean. And I'm only telling you that so that you can be ready for it. Prepare yourself for it. And know that you're doing it for yourself and for nobody else. You don't need support. You don't need anybody around you to come clean. You just need yourself, and you need to hang in there. You need to focus. You need to keep strong. And you need to believe that you can. Because you can. Any addict that had it in him or in her to make a plan every single day for money, this way and that way, to steal and rob and lie and con and sell things and pawn things and everything else we've done to get money. Anybody that could have done that is a person that is strong-willed. They can get out of what they are in. So take this video, take note, send it to all addicts that need the help, that need to know that they can do it, and get clean. For your own sake, not for anybody else. Life is a whole lot better being clean. I didn't introduce myself in the beginning, but if you haven't watched any of the others, my name's Rodney, and I'm an addict. I struggled for 20 years, so I'm almost 14 years clean now. So I don't have any qualifications to give you advice, but I have the experience. And I have the time now to let you know you can do it. I thank you so much for watching this video. Please share it with your friends, share it with people that need. Please subscribe. Recovery is possible. Those who are caring for addicts, please give them time, give them a chance. I know they've hurt you, I know they've let you down, but they're still worth it. Thanks again everybody for joining. See you soon. Cheers.